Okay guys, next drill is called the music drill. Reason for this drill is to actually develop we're trying to break down all the senses. So by closing your ears, we're trying to develop your visual sense, to be able to read body language, to be able to pick up the person's body, to be able to look around, to just not focus on the words, but focus on the person's body. Doesn't matter what the person's saying, it is his body language that will give you the cues and the signs prior to a strike. Through blocking the ears, I'm going to be looking at where's his weight shifting, what is he doing, how is he moving, when does he become a threat, when should I strike, when do I strike. For the first part of the drill, we're not going to be striking. All I'm going to be looking at is his hands, his arms, where is he moving, when do I feel him a threat, how will I shift my weight, how will I put myself in the best position for myself and the worst position for him. So again, we're going to use an iPod, we're going to put on the music, so like this. I can't hear anything. I'm going based on two things: the sense of touch, because he's going to be maybe pushing or shoving me, and his body language, okay? So we're going to put on the Walkmans up here. It could also be a very common scenario, because today half the people are walking around with their iPods and their iPhones and stuff like this, and we walk around not hearing, and also it's going to give you a great chance to see how it is to just have these senses blocked, okay? So I'm gonna have Chris come over here. Not yet, let me just turn on the radio. So Chris, come over here. All Chris I want you to do is no striking, pushing, shoving, you know what I mean? You can mouth off if you want. I want you to mouth off, because I won't be able to hear you anyways, because the music is gonna be full blast. And I'm gonna be concentrating on just what is he saying. So we're trying to break down the phases of awareness, from blocking the ears, blocking the sound, going through the sense of touch, okay? So the first one is we're blocking the ears. So let's just see what happens here. So, let me just put this on, 2 seconds. Okay, 1 second, and ready.
Yo, what up, son? Yo, is that an iPod? Yo, I've been looking for an iPod, man. Yo, give me that fucking iPod, man. Yo, come on, give me that iPod.
No, I couldn't hear anything, but I picked up that knife pretty quick. Because even though he was telling me, I don't know what he was telling me, I was just based on what his words, but all I was focusing on was that arm coming back, reaching for something, angling off. In reality, I would have struck him a long time ago. This is a great drill. It's actually the first time we do it. And man, it works amazing, because I realized without actually listening to the words, man, all my focus went on to straight his body. And believe it or not, it was the easiest time I ever had to pick up body language, because that's all I'm focusing on. And that's what you have to focus on street. It's not the words. The words are important, what the person's saying, because I have to communicate to my attacker. But what's his body saying? How is he preparing his attack? Okay?